So welcome back to the new video guys. So in this video we will gonna learn about what are lightning pages and we'll compare the lightning pages with page layouts. We'll see how you can create different types of pages using lightning app builder, and at the end we will see how you can activate the pages. So let's start with what are lightning pages. So before lightning experience, Salesforce pages were much less flexible. Admins could decide which fields appeared using page layouts, but they couldn't completely redesign the page. That's why Salesforce introduced lightning pages. A lightning page allows you to design the entire user interface of a page using drag and drop components. You can decide which components appear, where they appear, which users should see them, which apps should use them, which record types should use them. Okay, in simple words, Lightning pages control the complete design and user experience of a page. Now we will see what is the difference between page layout and Lightning page. First of all, I want to say this is where many beginners get confused. A page layout is what that control fields, related lists, buttons, actions. Okay, basically what information user can access. Whereas a lightning page controls overall page design, component placement, tabs, dashboards, charts, flow, rich text, and custom components. In simple words, page layouts decides what users see and lightning pages decides how users see it. Remember this line because it will help you throughout your Salesforce journey. Now, in the Salesforce org, I want to show you how you can open a lightning page, okay, through a record page. So let me just open my org. So I have opened my Salesforce org, and here you can see I am on a home page. And let me open one of the object. Let me open this account object, and in the account object, I will gonna open a record. And here in this record, if I just click on this gear icon, and you can see there is an option of edit page, and as soon as I click on this edit page, I'm in the lightning app builder. And here in the lightning app builder, I can customize the page, I can customize the whole page. So a lightning page can be customized through lightning app builder. Okay, I can drag and drop things, I can choose some components from here, and I can put it here. That's what I want to show you. Lightning pages are very flexible. You can customize the page as you want. You can delete this activity bar and you can put it somewhere else. You can delete this related and detail lists and you can put it somewhere else. It's your choice completely where you want to put things, where you want to show things. You just need to do drag and drop. Okay, so this is the lightning app builder which is open, so we will just gonna talk about this now. So let's talk about lightning app builder. I just opened. So how do we create lightning pages? First of all, so we use a tool called the lightning app builder. This is that tool, lightning app builder, which is used to create the lightning pages. Lightning app builder is a drag and drop builder where admins can create beautiful lightning pages without writing a single line of code. I hope now you got it. Using Lightning App Builder, we can add components like related list, reports, dashboards, tabs, rich text, flow, chatter, and custom Lightning components. Everything can be arranged simply by dragging and dropping, as I just show you in the Salesforce org. So now let's talk about types of Lightning pages. Here, Salesforce provides three types of Lightning pages: home page, app page, and record page. Okay, let's first talk about home page. A home page is the first page users see after logging into Salesforce. Admins can customize it by adding dashboard, assistant, today's event, recent records, rich text reports, whatever you want to add, you can just add it using Lightning App Builder. Different users can even have different home pages. And let's talk about app page now. An app page is a standalone page inside a Salesforce app. It is not connected to a specific record. It is mainly used for dashboards, reports, charts, utility components, company announcements. For example, a sales dashboard page inside the sales app. Okay, we will create it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now let's talk about record page. A record page is displayed whenever users open a record. Like we open the account record, contact record, student record, opportunity record. Okay, then we see a record. Up to now, I think you already know what is a record page like, because whenever you click on a record, the record page is open. So that is a record page. Okay. Admins can customize component positions, tabs, related lists, charts, flow, rich text, custom components, etc. in the record page. This is the lightning page that Salesforce admins work with most frequently. So let me just show you a practical demo where you can create your own pages. Okay. So I'm again in my Salesforce org, and here I will gonna create my own page. Okay. So I just need to click on this gear icon and go to the setup. And here in the setup, you need to search Lightning App Builder. And here you can see there is an option of lightning app builder in the user interface. So let me click on it. So here we can just create our own page. So let me just click on new button. So I have clicked on new button, and here you can see I have different options. I can create an app page, I can create a home page, I can create a record page, and there are some extra pages. These are some advanced pages used with different extensions. So we will just talk about app page, home page, and record pages for now. So let's try to create a home page first. Okay. So let me click on home page, and we can click on next button. Here I need to give a name to my home page, obviously. So I have given it a name of my home page. Let me click on next, and here I can choose the template. Okay, I can just choose the DevOps Center homepage where the header will be at top and the main part will on be the on the left side and the side will be on the right side. I can also choose header and right sidebar. I can also choose header and three regions, and there are much more. It's your choice what you want to choose. So I am just clicking on header and right sidebar, and I will click on done here, and here the lightning app builder has been opened. Now it is now I need to add the components here. I'm creating my own page, so now I need to add the components here. I can add whatever I want, okay, in my home page. So for the home page I will just add like let's add some dashboard here. So I will add the dashboard here. Okay, it is added. Okay, I think it is okay whatever it is. So next I will add the grid. Okay, I think it will not gonna show because there is nothing here. Let me delete it. Add some. We'll add something else. What should I add? Let's add the recent items. Okay, let's also add report charts. I think that is okay. Let me just save it. Okay, so when you are going to save it, there will gonna be an activate option here. So before clicking on this activate button, I want to talk about this activate button. The thing is, creating the page is not enough. We also need to activate it. When you click activate button, Salesforce provides three options. Okay, the first option is org default. The page becomes the default page for the entire organization. And if you choose the app default, the page is used only inside a specific app. And there is an option of app, record type, and profile. This is the most flexible option. You can assign different lightning pages based on app or maybe record type or maybe on the basis of a profile. This allows different users to have completely different experience for the same object. So let's go back to the Salesforce org now. So now I will gonna activate this page. Okay, let me click on activate. Here now I have to choose where I want to show this home page. So I can also choose the org default option to my whole org. Okay, this home page will gonna be default to my whole org. So after org default, there is an option of app default. You can set your home page to a specific lightning app. Okay, like we have sales app, we have experience app, we have service app, we have multiple apps. We can add our homepage to those apps, okay, as a default homepage. And then we have an option of app and profile, where it is written here as set the homepage for different user profiles when they are using certain apps. Okay, so this is also an option, you can do that too. So here I am going with the app default. So I will gonna choose the apps where I want to show this home page. So I will gonna choose the service console. So here in the service console, I will be able to see my home page as the home page default. So let me click on next and let me click on save, and then again save, and here let me go back. Okay, now my home page has been created. This is my home page API name, and the type is home page, and it is created by me for now. Okay, so let me go to my home page of my org and let me refresh the page. And here I will gonna search for service console now, because I have added my home page to the service console. So I have opened the service console, and here I will gonna open the home page now. So this is the home page. So you can see this is the home page I have created. So I have added the dashboard, I have added some recent items. There is none for now, but I have added that. So this is how you can create your own home page, and you can add it to any app you want. You can also add that home page as your org default, and this is the report I have added. So that's how you can create your own page and add it to your Salesforce org. So let me just create a new page. Okay, now we have created the home page. We will try to create an app page now. So this is the app page. Let me click on next. So I will gonna name it my app page, and then I will click on next. And again I have options to choose the template, so I'm going with header and the right sidebar. Okay, let me click on done here. So again I need to add things here. So for now I will gonna add an accordion here. Okay, so I can choose the components also. Okay, I have added things here, allow multiple sections also. And now I will gonna add some chatter feed here. I will gonna add chatter publisher here. Okay, I will also gonna add some dashboard here. So I added multiple things. Okay, for now. So let me just save this app page, and again I need to activate this app page. Okay, this is the page setting of my app page. So it's my choice to activate it for all users, or I want to activate it for system administrator only. So I am activating it for all users. So this is the name that will gonna show at my app page. I can also choose the icon for my app page. So I have choose this one. So I can also go to the lightning experience and customize the lightning experience too. I can also go to the mobile navigation and add the page to this app, and I can also add the page to the lightning experience. For now I am just leaving everything as it is, and I'm gonna click on the save button. Here I need to click on skip and save, and now my app page has been activated. So let me just save it. Okay, I have saved my app page now, and let me go back now, and you can see my app page has been created. So my app page name is my app page. So let me go to the home page here. Let me refresh this, and if I need to search my app, I can just search it in my app launcher. Okay, here I just need to search my app page, and you can see in the items I have my app page. I can just open my app page here. So you can see I have added multiple things here, and I can see all of them here now. Okay, this is the chatter section, and also these are the bookmarks and the chatter feed, and this is dashboard. So I am able to see it here. I can also open any cloud now, any app now. Like I will open my sales cloud, and here I can also search for my app page. It will be opened here too. So here you can see my app page is also opened here, and I can also pin it here. Okay, if I add it in the nav bar, so this app page will always be here whenever I open my sales app now. Okay, that's how you can create a app page. And you can add anything. You can also add some LWC components here. You can add your screen flows here. Whatever you want to add, you can add it in the page. Okay, so this is an app page. And I can also show you how you can create a record page, but I'm giving you this as a homework. You can create a record page on your own, and you can add that record page to any object. Okay, so like I have my student custom object, and this is the record page of it for now. But you can create your own record page, and you can change the student record page to your own. Okay, this is the default record page for the student, but I want you to create your own record page, and then change this record page to that record page what you have created. Okay, if you don't have the student custom object, create it on your own, because I have already shown you how you can create your own custom object in the previous videos. So I hope you had learned a lot of things about Lightning Pages, Lightning App Builder, how you can customize things in the Lightning App Builder, how you can create different type of pages in the App Builder, how you can activate pages. Okay, so in the next video we will learn about dynamic forms, and we'll see how Salesforce allows us to control field visibility without relying only on page layouts. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next lesson.